What's up, us good man? It's the original B.A.T. Mr. Bat here.
Oh, hi.
So, thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. Thank you so much for your love and your advice and entirely everything. To everyone that's been watching our content and has been enjoying it. So, since this is my month, my birthday month, and the month of love, me and Bay, Miss Bet here, always wanted to say that, we're going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A. Apparently she wants to ask me questions to know me better. So we'll be starting right about now. Question number uno.
Which social media do you use the most?
Which social media do I use the most? WhatsApp, man. WhatsApp. Not the WhatsApp, I guess WhatsApp. Okay. Come on, that's obvious.
Okay, what's your dream job?
My dream job. Oh, my dream job.
And where would you like to work? And do you have any ambitions for the future?
That sounds like 3 questions. But anyways,
The question one.
question okay. What is my dream job? My dream job, like I've really dreamt, like my first dream would be about having like a car, like be able to make cars. Like, yeah. That's a job. Me making cars.
You're not making cars.
Yeah. Then what is the other part of the question?
Where would you like to work?
Where would I like to work? Well, I would like to work in Germany because like all cars that come from Germany, exceptional.
Nice.
Then my ambitions, like the ambition towards what?
For the future.
For the future. Right now, since that dreams do come true, but some dreams don't come true. But right now, my ambition right now is to like have the greatest online marketing shop or app or website in Botswana that sells shoes, clothes. Yeah, got a bed street a very big label. Like my dream is like to have like Mr. Price but written bed street way and affordable prices for everyone. Not like cotton on, something like that. That's like really my ambition, and I hope I achieve it like in the next 5 years. And also have my own pair of shoes.
Okay. Is the physical appearance of girls the most important?
For me, because of you, babe, I think like physical appearance is like it's a bonus. But for me, why I could say I'm attracted to you is because of the emotional part of it, like the emotional and the spiritual part of it. I didn't go to church until I met her, so yeah. But physical appearance is not really that important. But every guy has a type, and I'm more of like the African type of guy, like African woman, voluptuous, pear shape, I'm
Yeah, boy.
more of like that, but it's a bonus. But if somebody has like quality in their soul, the way they talk, the way their kindness, their emotions, how they express themselves, how they take care of themselves, then that's a very big tick for me than other ticks.
Okay. Most people overestimate or underestimate about you.
Well, that's one of the things that I hate about myself, because since people think I'm a leader, they overestimate the fact that I have to be always in a good mood. I always have to be jolly. I always have to be 100%. People like me don't get that chance to have bad days. To be honest, you have a bad day and you have to work around it because people look up to you. Then the one thing that people like to underestimate me is, I think it's my smartness. I look less smart than usual. Like if you're in a room, you wouldn't think I was one of the smartest people, but yeah.
Okay.
What are the 2 biggest lessons you've learned from previous relationships?
One of the lessons that I've learned, one big one is patience. To be honest, especially being patient with her. I'm more of like a movie romantic type of guy. Things that you see in movies, I like to implement them because, it's fantasy and everyone likes to fantasize and dream. So one thing but I've actually learned from everything else is that I should actually be patient with the person you want to be. That's why this year we're celebrating 2 years together. I've been really being patient about everything. Everything, yeah.
What did you biggest lessons?
Another lesson that I learned is to never give up on somebody. No matter how bad the situation is, no matter how you feel like giving up on them, no matter how they have done you wrong, no matter how you feel like they're not giving you the same energy. Because for us guys, to be honest, we give a lot, we don't get that much back. And we should actually understand that principle most of the time, even though it's unfair. But it doesn't mean you should give up on somebody and ask yourself, what makes me angrier than it should? Right now, people listening, like, there's this thing I watched about Peaky Blinders and Thomas Shelby, and what one thing he always talked about is about people listening. People never listen. You want something to be done, but people never listen. People always have excuses. People always have another plan. People always like doing things not how you want them to be done. So one thing that really put some notches on my mood is people not listening. Once I said something straightforward and you don't implement it, I feel like it's sort of like disrespect towards me. So I think that's the honest part of me. People should listen. People should listen. Not selectively listen.
What would you say to your president if you ran into him randomly?
Masisi we! Masisi! Utlo etsa allowance ya rona. Utlo entse Masisi. Kwaba mwana. Kwaba. Masisi na to be honest, I don't wanna lie. You go buy 21 million type of armored vehicles and what to katala ezarun inze go le thata ja go le thatana na ba beast ba eat bobojane.
What are the 3 things that you wouldn't change about your life no matter what?
One of the things that I will never change about my life. One, right now at the moment I wouldn't want to change being with you. 2, I would never really want to change my character. I really never want to change how I am, even though it may be difficult for some people. Me being me is something that I'll never change. The way I react, the way I act, because you're not perfect in life. And I found myself. It has been a really hard journey for me to become this person, this confident person, and everything around him kind of like working all right because I had to work extra for it. So yeah, I wouldn't want to change myself. And then the third thing that I would never want to change is my position in people's lives. Once you understand your point or your impact in people's lives and how much it means to other people, I would never really want to change that because I influence people how they feel and how they do certain things and they look up to me. So that's one thing I would never want to change, being a role model in some way.
Okay, what motivates you?
What motivates me? Hey, what motivates me? What motivates me to wake up in the morning? Well, what motivates me, number one, is family, to be honest. If people really knew the background that I came from, you would actually realize that is motivation by itself. Then, other than that being my motivation, another motivation is actually her. I do most of the things because of her, and for her. So, yeah, she should know. It's very important I do things for you. So she motivates me to wake up, read, make a better life for ourselves. And someday, yeah, and for our children also. Someday, God bless. So, yeah, little Kagiso running around it.
Like being called sexy.
Nah, it's too feminist. Sorry, I don't like being called sexy. Have you ever called me sexy? Nah.
Checking my sister out.
I don't send those moody messages. No.
How old were you during your first kiss?
How old was that? Man, I never saw him. Just go primary. I think maybe about 3 years. Because they're going to study 3 years when I'm 3 years. It's getting 3. That's how we do. That's the experiment. What is generation number 2000?
What is one embarrassing moment about your life that I'm not aware of?
One embarrassing moment of my life. When have I ever been embarrassed? Oh, yeah. There was one time I was embarrassed. Hey. One time I was embarrassed. I remember this time when we were, like when you're at junior school, there was elections, and like you have to go house by house to tell them to vote for you. And I got to Kagiso and Kagiso. There was this other guy called Kagiso.bat, and he was going for the position of Minister of Sports like me, because I love sports and I wanted to be the minister. And when I got to his house, then I was like, oh, I came running, I'm sportive, I'm active, you know what? When I got there, everyone was looking at me. I was like, hey, Tahoe! That's like the most embarrassing part of my life. I felt like after that, I didn't go to him, but that time. The last house I had to go to was Selemela, the red one. And I didn't go there after going to Kagiso because you know how it is, man. And I lost the race. I lost badly.
The last question.
Okay, last one.
What's the worst first date you've ever had?
What is the worst first date I've ever had? I've never really went out on a first. From my past ex and you, I think like the only people I've went out on a date with. My last relationship, I didn't go on we never went for a single date. That's one funny thing. That we were together for 2 years. But I think like from all of them, none of them were really my worst date. One of the awkwardest things I had on my first date was what Levan did at the movies. You know what she did? Your boy, he's smooth, we're watching the movie together, and when the movie's about to end, it's the time for kissing. So you know what Levan did? Levan was about my boy. Next time just a team. I was going in. First date, first kiss. You know how I am. Deadly. When I was just about to touch those tender lips, those crispy lips, then I was like, it says ever sleep.
Got him!
Like, what? Are you serious? First date, first kiss, and she's like that. But anyways, yeah, that's what happened. But I've never really had a worst date ever, a first date ever in any of the relationships I've ever been in. Because, to be honest, I have a very good taste in girlfriends. Sorry. But anyways, that's all I can give you for today, and I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. So you can say bye-bye to the camera.
Bye.
They can hear you. What's up, boss? Good. Give me his bat here, asking me the questions.
Good. What's good?
Like how I say it.
What's up, what's good? Nuri.
What's up, what's good is the original BAT, Mr. Bet.
What's up, what's good is the original BAT.
And Miss Bet here. Yes.
Hey, I give it one more video.
Hold some more video. It's practice. I can't get to one the lighting.
And Miss Kagiso.bat, yeah.
Thank you. You can move out.